So last one is Heartbreaker. Now, this one, you can see, is the longest one of all of them, but it's quite shape-based. The shape just kind of moves around a little bit. And this one's fun. You can see we've got quarter note bends as well, starting off that we saw in Black Dog a minute ago. Oh. So we're starting with third fret on the E string and a bend of that string. Make sure you're bending down. If you bend up, we're going to fall off the neck. So make sure you pull the string down towards the floor. So we got down with the E string, open A, third fret on the A. I've just realised it sounds weird because I'm in drop D, aren't I? Oh dear. So if anyone else tuned to drop D, make sure we go back to E. Thinking, that don't sound like Heartbreaker. Have I notated it wrong? No, I forgot I was in drop D. So we got third fret on the E string. That sounds better, doesn't it? So third fret on the E string, bending up. Then we've got the open A. Chop this bit out. So there's our first phrase. Let me just extend that a little bit so we've got that 3 in there, and I'm going to cut it in half. There we go. So we've got third fret on the E string. That's the first chunk, if you like. That's the first riff. So starting with a bend. 0, 3 on the A string. 0, 1, 2 on the D string. Back to 3 on the A string. So yes, so quite cool little kind of a blues scale. So we've got the third fret on the E string, 0, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Is that okay, guys? So it sounds quite cool already. And then our next little phrase, I've lost my drawing tool. The next little phrase, you can see you're just playing the open A string a lot of times. So rather than just playing it once, we're playing it for 4 16th notes. So we're playing it 4 times for the first beat rather than once. Apart from that, it's the same. So that's the difference. 1 E and a 2. So first phrase. Second. And there we go. Such a cool riff. So I'm sure everyone's doing this anyway, but just to check in, make sure you're using correct fingers. Ideally, finger per fret. So third finger should be in first fret, then enables first finger to be in first, second finger in second. Sounds so good, doesn't it? Sounds so cool. So it's basically a 2-bar phrase. So I can extend that out now to include both those bars. It then continues on to the next line, as you have probably already noticed. And then we just literally shoot through the whole of that second line, doing exactly the same thing. So that riff just goes around 3 times. So 3 times around. But then it changes. So the next lines, now I'm looking at line 3, the last line, let me just quickly get rid of that box. Does change. Same rhythm, same idea, but we are now at fret 2 on the A string. And then it has a bit of a mean pinky stretch to fret 5. So first finger fret 2 on the A, pinky fret 5, walking up the D string, 2, 3, 4, then pinky on fret 5 on the E string with that bend. So obviously we're using our weaker finger there for the bend, but great opportunity to strengthen it up. So we have that. Then we've got the same idea like you did earlier. We was using the open string played as 16th notes. We now got the second fret, or the first note of the phrase or riff, played 4 times. So it's the same idea. It's the same idea. He's just moved it up. And you have that. So we now start on our B rather than the A. Still using finger per fret. My first finger's in fret 2 now. Second finger obviously fret 3, third finger fret 4, pinky fret 5. Try and keep that consistent. Don't want to be kind of shifting around because you'll be all over the shop. So make sure you're using the correct fingers. That's going to really help that movement. How's that, guys? I was going to say you could. No, you can. Yeah, it's really got to be pinky, I think, for fret 5. I was going to try and see if there's another finger we can use. Pinky's definitely be the best option for that one, especially because it's so quick. And then after that, you've probably already spotted this. The last 2 bars, we're back to that first riff again. So it's those 2 riffs. You're playing the A string one, open A to begin, 3 times. We then go to 2nd fret on the A string once, and then back to our A again. Oh, hello. So, 3 times around that, on 2nd fret. Back to open. And that's Heartbreaker, guys.